So we're a SEO agency. We've been around for about 10 years. I'm the co-founder, CEO of that company. In that 10 years, we've grown to a 50-person agency, and with a particular positioning as a SEO support agency for other agencies. So the interesting thing with us is that we are a UK company, but most of our staff are based in Poland. We've got about 40 staff in Poland, and further international staff in other countries in Latin America, other Eastern European countries, Asia. So we're definitely quite a global workforce. Yeah, we were looking to hire in Eastern Europe. Poland is, as I said, where we typically hire, and we've got a company based out there, but we are also interested in finding talent in other regions. I was really impressed with Prodigi's approach. The fact that they're from an agency background obviously helps them understand the requirements for agency recruitment from a business perspective, and the specialism in Eastern European talent was something that I was very interested, given my experience of working with Eastern European staff in Poland predominantly. I'm also interested in hiring outside of Poland, hence why we talked, and we've had a couple of positions now that we've worked with Prodigi on, and been very impressed with the calibre of the CVs that are sent over. Feel I can be very honest when I give feedback if a CV or a candidate isn't quite right. I don't feel that the guys necessarily tell me that that's the best I could hope for. I definitely always feel that there's a willingness to keep trying to find the perfect candidate for us, and hence why we've hired a couple of really good people since working with them. Usual case of sending over a job spec, seeing some initial candidates to get sort of a gauge of the potential options available to us, and then I think in both times that we've worked together, we did receive CVs very, very quickly as a benchmark. I think on one of the scenarios we wanted to continue hunting, and so it may be been another few days, week or so, but we then received some further CVs. So the initial phase I was very happy with, plenty of options for us. The standard of the candidates was very, very, very strong, and then once we were interviewing candidates, the communication was very smooth. Felt I was getting good feedback. Tried to give as much feedback as I possibly could, and felt that was taken on board as well. And then as we got down to sort of one or two candidates left within the process, I felt that the negotiation process with those candidates was very smooth. That was sort of mediated by the guys. One of the scenarios was a particularly senior hire for us, and it was over quite a long period of time that the recruitment process occurred. I didn't feel that the guys were pushy at all to get signatures or decisions made. I think I felt that there was a respect and appreciation for the fact that this was a big hire for us, and that we needed to take our time, and so I think a combination of professionalism and not being too pushy was really a good experience for us. The first role, which was more senior, was a head of client services role. We'd initially hoped to hire in Poland with that particular role, but we soon found that there were candidates in other countries as well as Poland that were also very strong, and so we did interview quite a few people. This process was a little longer because we were very adamant that the candidate had to be just right. We had a range of candidates put in front of us. which was nice, from more experience to less experience. So, working with UK markets, some with more localized experience. So I think it was having the options felt really good, and we did eventually hire that person. We met them. They were based in Hungary. We met them in Poland. I felt that the candidate was really, really happy to be with us, was really excited, and I think a lot of that is through the work that Prodigi did. Obviously selling us as a company to that candidate. So I was happy with that scenario, especially given that it was a big hire for us in a senior role. And then the other position that was a more junior role, was still very important to us. It was a developer role. We do a lot of developer work with the SEO implementation tasks we do, and so we weren't necessarily looking to hire someone in a particular country. There was less sort of requirement to go to Poland again with this position, and we eventually picked someone up in Macedonia who was really high quality, really high calibre developer. He's going to bring a lot of experience. We'll be able to make our workflow much more efficient, getting tasks done, and feel really good again with the hire. We got to a point though where we needed to add quite significant experience to the senior leadership team, and I felt that we needed outside support to do that. We do have a HR department that's very good at attracting talent, but I felt we needed some outside support, and so I was obviously limited with the fact that I needed to find a recruitment company that focused on Eastern European talent. So to find a company that does specifically do that was really good. There are other companies, I know that, and I have spoken to other companies that specialise in that region, but I never had success with them. And I think ultimately what you want in a recruitment firm, you want someone who can find you really good talent, and that's that was the experience, and why we've hired not one but two, and I think there will be other candidates that we will hire as well. Absolutely, yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm a big advocate for offshore, talent. It's what we've been doing for years. So I think, just as a recruitment model, it's really, really exciting and effective. And then so, to be able to enter the market in Eastern Europe, you do need to have either some local knowledge or, a company that has that local knowledge, and certainly would recommend Prodigi to do that, given the experience I had of finding really top calibre talent, and just the general process has been very smooth.